Hi, my name is Janine. I would just like to give you a bit of background about myself and tell you why I decided to venture my new business. So, I was born and raised in Gauteng, South Africa, and from a young age, I've been battling with a double disability. I've got hearing loss and vision loss. I'm basically classified as blind, which means I've got very little vision, and I wear hearing aids to help me um, have some form of hearing, which I'm very, very grateful for. So from the age of 5, I was put in a school for the blind, and that's pretty much where the bullying, teasing, making fun of started, and it carried on all the way up until my work career of this year in July. Um, and I'm now 38 years old, so that is a lifetime worth of being bullied and made fun of and teased and everything, so which never really went away up until July this year, like I said. And I'm for 3 years I was working at an office job for a 40-hour week, and I absolutely hated my job in itself. And I was dealing with rude colleagues every day, and I had the most demeaning boss who loved to make me look like a fool in front of other colleagues and humiliate me in front of the CEO. So the whole environment at that workplace was just toxic. And I started to bring that negativity home to my happy, loving home. And yeah, so because my husband and I both worked 40-hour work weeks, full-time jobs, didn't have a choice but to put my boys in aftercare, leave them with other people. And that in itself was gut-wrenching for me because I always wanted to look after my boys myself. And this one caretaker that was looking after them for a while, there was another adult there who was absolutely not in charge of my boys whatsoever. He, at a stage, laid his hands on them in anger, and that was devastating for my husband and I and for them. So we had to move them to another daycare, and that went well at first until the main caretaker there moved overseas, and they the boys started to drastically become unhappy, and that flowed over into their education. Now their school results have declined major, and so this them being so unhappy, their schoolwork being affected, um, along with my toxic work environment, dealing with all these horrible people every day, hating my job, it just made me become such a mess. I was just such a mess, and I needed to make a drastic change because my health was being affected by everything that was going on. And in June this year, I reached a breaking point, and I just thought to myself, and I said to myself, there has to be something better out there. We live in the digital, technological day and age. Why should I have to leave my kids with someone else and go through this torture every day? So that's when I started doing a bit of research about an online job, and I came across this thing, and it gives me chills down my spine when I think that I nearly scrolled past it because it looked like it was too good to be true. It honestly did. When you hear about this, you're going to think it's too good to be true, right? So I came across this lady that was offering me a 5-step blueprint, right? And if I followed this 5-step blueprint, mastered a 2-hour workday, I could get daily paying customers, right? And I thought to myself, no, you know, what do I know about tech? I don't know anything about putting up a website. I did sales. I sucked at it. I do apologize. I am recovering from a seasonal cold, so please forgive me. I sucked at sales, and this lady invited me to a free live webinar, and I got to hear live testimonies, people telling their stories about how they went from financial struggle to self-made millionaires in 6 months, 7 months, 17 months, ever since they started following this blueprint. So I signed up, and let me tell you, I have no regrets. I've been working from home since the end of July this year. The amount of skills that I've learned, let me give you an example. Like, did you know that there's a wrong way and a right way to market your business on social media, right? What the other thing that I love about this program is you don't have to be tech savvy to start it, which is what caught my attention from the word get-go. It's done for you. Your website is done for you. You get 4 digital products done for you, and you get 200 additional digital product ideas. I mean, you can have there's one lady in the community. I'll tell you about the community now. She has, on top of the 4 digital products, she's got additionally 10 income streams. I mean, can you imagine? Now, let's say you just stick to the 4 digital products, the original ones, right? And like I said, they're done for you. You can earn $900 a day. That's $328,000 a year. What could that do for you, right? So yeah, I ventured into it. They have this amazing community, which has replaced my rude, miserable colleagues. And let me tell you, this community is absolutely amazing. These people are all about celebrating your achievements, supporting you, because it's a global business that you're buying into, right? There is always someone online to help you answer your questions. If you, say for example, need to know how to plug your domain into your website, there's always someone, you know, online to help you, and they do. There's always somebody answering my questions, commenting on my posts. We celebrate each other's wins, and the community is standing at 40,000 people strong, and it is growing at lightning speed. Let me tell you, it is absolutely amazing. It's just positive. It's a safe place. People cause trouble, they get called out, they get blocked on the community. No rudeness, no bullying, nothing negative gets allowed. Nothing. It is just an amazing program. It's an honor to be a part of it. And it's just one big happy family. So like I said, the whole thing is done for you. And this is another one of my favorite parts, is you master the 2-hour workday, and your automated system carries on working for you 24/7. Because it's automated, it's 24/7 that it's working for you. Closing sales, doing follow-up emails, you don't have to do any of that. So it is absolutely amazing. So if you want to know more, and if you are ready to get rid of that toxic work environment like I did, if you are disabled like I am, I mean assistive devices for disabled people in South Africa specifically, unaffordable, right? Completely unaffordable. I mean, you need like a whole year's salary worth to get that wheelchair, to get that braille writing device, to get that hearing aid. I mean, my hearing aids cost 17,000 Rand each. I mean, who's got that kind of cash lying around, right? If you just want to do a side hustle while you work, and believe me, this is my side hustle, because my full-time job is being a mommy and a wife, and I'm loving it. And let me tell you, I can see the difference in my kids. I can feel the difference in myself. I've given my kids their mommy back. I've given my husband his wife back, and it is absolutely amazing. So if you're ready to make this change and to take a plunge and just absolutely change your life, put the word ready in the comments, and I'll be happy to share with you how to do that.